Welcome to week 2 of Kyle and Maggie's Money Making Picks. If you were with us last week, you saw that we went 3-1. Maggie had a perfect week at 2-0.
Yes.
She got both the Dallas and the Detroit game right. I was just 1-1. I got the Rams' easy victory over the Colts in a complete blowout, but I did lose relying on Kirk Cousins, and they failed at home pretty terribly. They were not very good last week. Well, without further ado, let's go into our rules first. We don't discuss the picks that we're going to have, so we're going to we both made 2 picks over the week, so if we have any that are the same, they'll end up being only 3 picks, or if both of them are the same, we'll only have 2 picks for the week. But let's go into our week 2 picks. Maggie, do you want to start?
Yeah, I'll get started. And this week the spreads were so wide and higher numbers, so I wasn't really sure where to begin. But my first pick is Green Bay +3 against the Falcons at Atlanta. So I know they'll be on the road in a new stadium, but I really think that the Packers are going to want to come back and kick some butt after the playoff loss that they had last year. So that's more of just a gut pick there. I think Rodgers is better than Matt Ryan this year. So,
well, of course, you know I like that as a huge Packer fan, so I am A-okay with putting money on that game. So, well, my first pick is going to be Tennessee -1.5 at Jacksonville. I think this is going to be a very popular public play. Like, I don't think the public is buying into Jacksonville at all, and I'm one of the people that are not buying into them. Tennessee, they're a pretty good team. They had a very tough first matchup against Oakland. I don't really buy into too much with the loss there. They were Mariota's 2-1 against the Jaguars in his career. He has a 6-1 touchdown to interception ratio, and the Jags were just 1-7 at home last year. And their only win was against the Titans, but that was the game Mariota got hurt. So I think they have just a better team. Yes, Jacksonville's defense is pretty good, but the O-line for the Titans is much better than the Texans. So I don't think the pressure will be there like the 10 sacks that the Jags had last week.
all right. I like that pick. I didn't do all the research to know all of that, but I like the pick. My second one I'm a little less confident about, but I went with the Chiefs -5.5 against the Eagles in Kansas City. So I just think Arrowhead is a big home field advantage for them, and they're on a roll after beating the Patriots last Thursday. So I just kind of feel like I'll take it.
I like it.
That's what I'm going with.
And that'll be tough for the Eagles, too, because that's a second road game. Like, they got one road victory. You don't see teams too often pull off back-to-back weeks with road victories against good teams. I'm going to go with the Chargers at home against the Dolphins. They're playing the Dolphins, so the team that hasn't played a game yet. One of the 2 teams that haven't played a game yet. I liked it a lot more before Jason Verrett was ruled out. He's now out of the game, but I'm still going to go with the Chargers because they have Casey Hayward and Bosa on the defense, so I think their defense is very underrated, and Phillip Rivers has more weapons than he's ever had before. And the secondary for the Dolphins is really bad, and let's not forget, Jay Cutler's their quarterback. So there's always a chance for a few pick sixes. I'm going to go with the Chargers at home. I know they have no home field advantage in that small soccer stadium that's not even sold out yet, but I think Phillip Rivers is good enough to beat the Dolphins, and they're laying 3.5 points right now, and I'm not too worried about that.
I like it.
You like it?
Hopefully we'll have another week in the green.
In the green,
I don't know.
Well, thanks again for coming back for week 2. We'll be back every single week, posting either Friday or Saturday. Best of luck in your wagers in your fantasy league.